Hi, I'm Erin. I'm a reporter here at Marketing Sherpa, and I'm in the Media Center at Email Summit 2015 with John Caldwell, president and founder of Red Pill Email. So John, thank you so much for being with us today.
Oh, thanks for having me. It's always a pleasure.
Excellent. So you're going to be talking shortly on stage about the 3 things that marketers forget to consider before they sign on a platform.
Yes.
And one of the things you're going to be talking about is tech support. So what are some things marketers should know about that?
Well, you want to interview the tech support people. Make that part of the purchasing process. It's part of your due diligence. Talk to someone in tech support. Ask them questions. Ask them what kind of questions they receive. Ask them questions about average turnaround time. There's ticket time and there's resolution time, and some vendors will put a ticket in and they have X number of hours to act on that ticket. So their ticket time might be 24 hours, but the actual resolution time is, say, an hour. Well, that might not work with your company, right? So you want to know those things going in. You don't want to wait until you're at the point of contract or after contract to find that out. So it's okay to ask to speak with tech support. Ask your rep to give you a tech support line and call in and see how quick they answer the phone. Ask a question about it, and just kind of interview them too. So we find that helps a lot. No surprises.
Absolutely. So contracts are something else that you're going to be talking about that's very important that marketers sometimes forget about. So what are some things you think that marketers should consider there?
Well, there's a lot of it depends in email, right? But on the assumption that you're dealing with a CPM-based contract where you're paying for your usage by the amount of email that you send. What are the breakpoints? What are the tiers? Are there penalties if I go over my contracted amount, or do I roll into the next tier? Because nothing is worse than sending more email and growing your business to find out you have to pay a penalty for doing so. So you actually have a higher effective CPM. Little things like that can have big consequences a little further down the road. Other things that you can negotiate, there are hard costs, there are soft costs. So, for example, a hard cost might be a secured socket layer or an SSL certificate, a VeriSign certificate. That's not something that the vendor is really going to negotiate on because he has to pay that out of his pocket. However, he's already paying for an employee. So if he can reduce maybe a setup fee, that would be a soft cost because that setup is being done by someone who's already on a payroll. So some things can be negotiated and some things can't. Don't be afraid to go ahead and ask. What can I get away with? But don't be firm on something that's a hard cost. Accept those and hammer them on the soft cost. And vendors that are watching this are not going to be real happy with me right now. So.